My name is Rick Boss, and right now I'm living in Yucca Valley at a friend's house. I've had him for 2.5 years. I've got him from the Wickenburg Humane Society in Arizona. He was on Pet Harbor when I saw him, and so I kind of adopted him through there. I have a back window in my car that's broken, and I've gone probably 2 weeks without it. And he's gone with me, like I'd go to the store or something like that, and he'd go with me and he'd stay in the car. Well, for some reason, when I stopped at my friend's house, that was in Desert Springs, and I don't know what caused him to jump out. I was only gone for like 10 minutes. But in that 10 minutes, he, for some reason, got out of the car and then took off running down the street. I still don't understand that one either. I was driving around calling out his name. I'm sure the town of Desert Hot Springs is probably tired of hearing Doodle. But I was yelling out his name, hoping maybe he'd hear me or something. Like, I came back the next morning and was driving around looking and everything, and there was no sign of Doodle and everything. And then moved back on Monday, or on Sunday, on Monday, Wednesday, and then I was putting up flyers on Wednesday again, just in a whole different section of Desert Hot Springs. And as a result, Friday morning, this lady called from Highland Drive over in Desert Hot Springs and said that she'd seen Doodle, but he won't let her get close to him. And by the time I got over and talked to her, he was gone. And so I was talking with her, and she was saying, well, sometimes dogs wander over by the school on the other side of the hill. There's just nothing out there but desert. And so I went to go stop there, and by the time I started to go that way, I was still calling his name. And all of a sudden, he comes shooting out of a bush from the house on the corner. I mean, I hardly barely saw him. He went running out, and then he stopped, and like he was in shock that it was, that somebody was calling his name, and I was kind of shocked that he was there. So we kind of looked at each other, and then he realized, hey, it is you. And he came and he ran and jumped in the car.